Hello everyone, it's Yuris again, and today I'm going to talk to you about Bill the Kangaroo. Your job is to listen intently and later share your opinions with the other members of the discussion group. Okay, let's begin. Number 7, Bill the Kangaroo. I was fortunate to grow up in a house with both a front yard and a backyard, as this made it easier to have cats and dogs. Living in an apartment, or a flat as I would call it in Australia, would have made it very difficult to have anything other than a small dog, let alone both. We even had a kangaroo for a few years. Most families have some sorts of pets, and I don't want you to think that having a kangaroo as a pet is a regular thing in Australia. It most certainly is not. My father took us on some sort of trip every weekend into what Australians call the bush. I remember it was a hot summer, and in Australia that means 40 degrees plus. We were driving home from our weekend trip and saw an injured kangaroo on the side of the road. We stopped and discovered it was a female kangaroo with a baby kangaroo, or joey, in its pouch. To cut a long story short, we took the injured kangaroo to a wildlife rescue service and ended up taking the little kangaroo home with us. My mum wanted to call him an Australian name, so now we had a dog, 2 cats, and a kangaroo named Bill. Bill was, of course, very scared at first, but after a few weeks he got used to us and started eating plain cracker biscuits, which we gave him as a treat. We had a very big backyard, and there was enough space for Bill to pick up quite a bit of speed as he hopped along. One day we had to take Bill to the vet, and we rang ahead of our visit as we couldn't sit in the waiting room waiting with everyone and their dogs and cats. You should have seen the look of surprise on the faces of the people in the waiting room when we carried in something wrapped in a blanket with just Bill's very long tail poking out. We had him for about 6 years until one day we came home and found the side gate open and no Bill. We drove around for a long time looking for him, but couldn't find any trace of him. Hopefully he jumped into someone else's backyard, as he definitely wasn't anywhere around where we lived. The dogs and cats I grew up with were much more loving than Bill, who even after many years remained a wild animal, but he would let us pat him. It was nothing like having a cat curled up on your lap, purring, or a dog at your feet as you watched TV. Even though he wasn't like a regular pet, we all loved Bill and were sorry he wasn't with us anymore. Thank you for taking the time to advance your English, and may you continue to grow and improve with Tug.